Me posting each and every day 4. Yay! Anyway, it's a progress. Today I'm posting this video. It's because I need your advice. First of all, I've been watching. I watch a lot of YouTube because these days not a lot of people watch. Other shows. We most watch YouTube as young people. So I've realized that most of the shows that I'm watching, they have something sexual. Not like sexual explicit, like they're talking about something sexual. If it's music, a lot of music that I'm enjoying, they have something like girls that are, half naked and all that. I am a mother. So like as I'm thinking, I'm like, I need to start watching things that don't. Sorry, daddy. Sorry, daddy. Are you okay? I need to start watching things that don't have this sexual stuff in it because my boy will. He's closing the door. My boy will soon be old enough to realize, Baba, stop closing the door. Okay, I'll move. You can close it now. He will start noticing what I'm watching and he will start, seeing those things. I don't think they are good for kids to see. Let him see them at his own age. So I'm wondering, what shows are you parents, young parents, watching that you can watch with your kids? Because the only show that I can watch with my kid is news. Yeah, only news, nothing else. I don't know. What are you watching? Like, what is an interesting show that you can watch when your kid is around that you don't have to like be thinking like they can say something sexual or something that is inappropriate, you know? So please tell me in the comment section what shows you're watching. And I've realized I'm gaining people. People coming to my follow. Like, thank you. And if you want to join us, come on in. Thank you. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And please tell me in the comment section and give me suggestion, and then I will watch them, and then I can come here and review. That's content, right? And tell me in the comment section what you're watching, and then I can review it. And I don't know if the audio is good because he has closed the door and we're in the bathroom because the lighting here is good. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't know why I'm whispering, but I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, guys.
1 hour later.
Story time of how this girl tried to convince a whole high school, that she was actually sick with fibroids and she was not actually pregnant. So here goes. So Chris baby, you have reminded me of this story. I have to share it. So it's a funny one. So this girl, when I was in high school, I was in a boarding school. So this girl, I was in form 2, I think form 2 or form 3, I can't remember. But when I was in high school, there was this girl, let's call her Mercy. She was a prefect and she had repeated form 4. I don't know if that's relevant to the story, but anyway, she had repeated form 4. So she was in the slender side. So like if there was any body changes, you could notice immediately. So like we used to take showers in the same shower hall. So like we could see each other naked like all the time. So like her cube mates, her dorm mates were like, oh, we think Mercy is pregnant. And the rumor started spreading like from form 1 to form 4, everyone knew like Mercy is pregnant. And her belly was becoming big rapidly. So like everyone was like, who's the father? And like when you're in a boarding school, gossip is the only thing that is keeping you going. So just people started doing investigation. Who is the male teacher that she has been hanging out with? Has she, in our school, when you were in form 4, you didn't go to, we were not going to funkies. Like when you reach form 4, you concentrate on your studies. The only functions that you went to were educational. We won't go to sport, music, none of that. So people are like, if she's pregnant, then the pregnancy is from within. So it's either a cook, a watchman, or a teacher. But since she is, one of the bright students, the pregnancy can't be from a cook or a watchman. The pregnancy must be from a teacher. And now people are like, let's start deducting. The maths teacher, that one is so strict. He doesn't even have time for students like that. The chemistry teacher, let's keep him. The physics teacher, I think he's the one. Now people are like, let's run with that. The physics teacher is the father. She was doing physics. So like we were like, oh, we've seen her in the lab with the teacher. Oh, she has private sessions with the teacher. Oh, yeah, we have seen her. Like everyone was coming up with the craziest of stories about that girl and how she got pregnant. People even came up with the story of how they saw her being, by the teacher in the lab. And the story was wild. Anyway, now for her to quiet down the rumors because she's a prefect, remember? So Mercy and some of her classmates who were prefects went class by class. I think it was on a Saturday or a Sunday. It was a free day, and they came to our classes. They were like, "Hi guys, so we have something to tell you. I know that you have heard rumors about Mercy and why her belly is big. Actually, Mercy is sick." You're like, "What?" But she is pregnant. We can see it's pregnancy. They were like, no, she's not pregnant. Mercy is sick. She actually has a condition called fibroids and she's scheduled for surgery after she finishes her KCSE. She can't go for surgery right now because, you have to schedule these things. You can't just go for surgery. So Mercy is actually sick, guys. You have to pray for her so that, like, when she goes for surgery, she'll come out safe. We just want her to finish her schooling, w- like, good. She doesn't have to deal with all these rumors. So please pray for her and please, guys, stop spreading the rumors. After that story, everybody, the rumors quiet down, like no more rumors. People even started greeting her, talking to her. And like when we were in boarding school, we used to treat pregnancy like it was airborne. Like she will look at you and you'll get pregnant. So people were avoiding her. Even her cube mates were not talking to her. And now she's sick. So everyone is becoming her friend. Everyone is like, oh, okay. Mercy, okay, hi Mercy. People are buying her things from the canteen. Anyway, it was crazy. It was a crazy story. And then then now she has finished her KCSE and she's gone. Now it's the start of the next year. One of the girls that used to live, like her home girls, her home girls, they used to live near each other at home, came back with a crazy story. And she was like, you know what? You remember the February story? Let me tell you guys, it's a lie. She has no fibroids. That girl was pregnant and she gave birth to a girl. And she was like, yes, I have pictures. When my mom comes home, when my mom comes for visiting, ask me and I will show you. And she had proof. We as girls in a girl boarding school, what we knew is gossiping and keeping tabs. So when her mom came, we remembered. You told us that you had proof. Show us. She was like, yeah, here's Mercy. Here's her baby. I told you. Anyway, it was a crazy story. Hey, yeah, I saw that video that Dan Chris did of her dancing and saying that she's still a virgin. And I was like, I remember this story. Anyway, thank you. Hope you enjoyed my little story and hope I told the story very well because I don't know. I don't know if I did. Did I? Anyway, thank you for joining me in my chit chat. Make sure you click all the buttons that should be clicked and comment your crazy stories. I need to see some crazy stories in the comment section. Anyway, see ya.